What?
Cut! No, man. You're making me fall asleep. To death, bro. Okay, the line is, say what?
Everybody, this is just a little compilation of cops doing what cops do. This is mainly for all them people that watch my channel that like to own a cops, if you know what I'm saying, and you know who you are. So if you're a cop, then here's your proof that cops are fucking pricks, pieces of shit, scumbag, dirty, low-life pieces of shit. So, got nothing else I want to hear from you, troll-ass, cop-loving, cop-sucking pieces of shit. All right. So sick of doing videos and on bad cops and on cop watching and getting them video or getting them comments from them sheep that think cops are so good and cops are so great. Cops are scumbags. 90% of them are crooked, if not more, are crooked and corrupt. And these are just a few of the ones that got caught. I have a lot more of these compilations I'm going to be posting, guys, so make sure you share the shit out of them. Let's let everybody that we know see these videos, okay? There's one in here that I'll be cutting in the middle and getting particularly irate on. So here you go. Yeah, footage of an officer going rifling through drugs in a police evidence room and stealing the drugs. This next video is footage of a female officer caught stealing from a department store, and they found an extra surprise on her.
From the associate that she's walking away with it, just standardly start watching them once they walk away from the area. She goes downstairs. And then she goes to the home department. At this point, he starts floor surveillance, and we got her concealing this one and this one into the bag in the home department. She exits the home department and then goes towards the men's fragrance, and then she selects this one and walks straight out with it. And then at that point, we approached her and identified ourselves, and she started resisting from there.
Okay. Resisting how?
I
gotta ask.
Oh, she resisted. Like, she wasn't following her commands to come back in the store. She didn't want to move. I'm like, ma'am, I don't want her to put you in cuffs. Let's come back with us. And she just kept tensing up, and she says, I have a gun on me, blah, 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 I'm messing with police. So I put her hands behind her back for safety reasons.
Yeah.
She started resisting her way, saying, no, I'm not coming back, blah, blah, blah. And we just kept on, telling her, ma'am, it's not a big deal. Just put your hands behind your back. We don't want to do this. And finally, bystanders helped out, detain her. Her gun actually fell out of her side waist with gun and holster on the ground. At that point, I don't know, what's gonna happen because her arm is still loose out.
She put her foot on it. She was stepping on it, so the associate went and grabbed it.
Okay. To, secure it and everything. That's fine. Get her detained, put her hands behind her back. At this point, I'm asking her, what's your badge number if you're an officer? And she's like, no, I'm not giving it to you. And she hides her badge. At that point, I'm on dispatch already with 911. And I give them the badge number once I finally see it. Okay. And I asked her if she had any other weapons on her. She kept reaching different ways. And that's when she took out the knife from her waistband.
Okay.
Her pocket. I kept asking her, why is she studying, blah, blah, blah. She's saying that she wasn't walking out. She didn't know she was walking out. She kept saying that she didn't know she was walking out. I'm like, man, you finally. She goes, where's the place to pay? And I said, way over here. And she goes, I'm like, you walked out way over there, already about to turn the corner, going toward the Starbucks.
Okay. What's the total right now?
So I gotta get you the total.
Let's start all that then. Then we can figure it out from there. All right. Sergeant Hubbard's on the way. All right.
So, all right. Basically,
just tell us what happened.
Yeah. Basically, me and my partners, Erica Castillo, we picked her up on camera. She selected a fragrance set. Associate called in her that she had walked away with another fragrance set.
What's that?
Fragrance set.
Perfume.
Perfume from Women's Fragrance.
Okay.
She selects a fragrance set, pulls it off the shelf. She has another one in her hand, smaller one. She has it underneath the fragrance set. She goes downstairs to the men's department. She conceals one of the small fragrance sets into the Macy's bag she already has when we picked her up. She walks into the home department. At this time, I'm already on floor surveillance. Erica's on camera watching her. She goes to the home department, goes all the way in the back. I'm seeing her on the floor. She conceals the fragrance sets from upstairs into the bag, to the Macy's bag, comes out of the home department, walks into the men's fragrance department, selects another fragrance set, walks right out into the lower level, into the mall, starts making her way into the corner.
So she's clearly in a mall. Well past her.
Yeah, I approached her slowly. I identified myself as Macy Asset Protection. She goes, what fragrance? I was like, ma'am, the fragrance right here. I was like, let's go back to the store.
Was she carrying it outside?
She was carrying the bag with the fragrance sets in the bag and carrying one underneath her tablet she had in her hand.
Okay.
Underneath it, and I told her, let's go back in the, we talk about this. She goes, no, I'm not going to come back. And I was like, man, just come back with us, call me. She goes, no. And, this time she's kind of resisting. At this time, we don't know what she's going to do next. So we tried to put her in handcuffs. I'm like, ma'am, it's our procedure to put you in handcuffs. Just relax. And she goes, no. She starts resisting, moving her arms. At this point, I was like, she goes, I have a gun on me. I'm like, are you armed? And she goes, yes, I have a gun on me. She keeps making gestures like that. I have to put her in handcuffs because, never know. Maybe she's not a real SAP officer. Maybe she's, So at this time, we're fighting with her. I'm like, ma'am, just put your hands behind your back. We're trying to, de-escalate the situation. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, man. Just cooperate with us. Not a big deal. Just cooperate with us. She doesn't want to put her arms behind her back. We're trying to get her in control. Erica takes her to the ground. We take her to the ground. She's just fighting at this one now. Put her hands behind her back. Her gun falls out, and she puts her foot on the gun, trying to hold her with her foot. Trying to hold her gun. I'm like, ma'am, we're securing the gun. Just cooperate with us. And this time she's just struggling, and we finally get her in handcuffs. Bystander helped us. and put her in handcuffs, and we sit her down. At this time, I'm on the phone with 911, letting them know what's going on. And I tell them, she's saying she's a police officer. I see a badge on her, and dispatch asked me for a badge number. I'm trying to see her badge. She covers it real quick. She covers it. She goes, no, I'm not going to let you see it. I'm like, ma'am, what's your name then? She's like, I'm not telling you nothing. And she's trying to cover it. Finally, Erica, pulls the badge so I can read it. And I let dispatch know what her badge number was. And at this time, SAPD arrived.
Okay. What's the value of the item?
$438 ultimately.
Wow.
And the Macy's bag she had, was that from a prior purchase, or did she pick that up from
I asked her, and she said that she picked it up from a rack.
Okay, so it's not.
It's that bag.
It's not like she had bought something else to put and just happened to drop that bag in there. It's a bag she picked up specifically.
Specifically, yes. Because I asked her, because there was another fragrance in there, and I asked her, where'd you get this from? She goes, from Men's Fragrance. I said, did you purchase this? She goes, no, I got it from Men's Fragrance. And she just kept saying that.
That was a total of 3 sets?
Total 4 sets.
4 sets.
Yeah, a small one and 3.
Do we have most of this on video?
Yes, we have most of it on video.
How about the part when you're in the mall? Do they have video, or can we see?
We have a video that's showing out in the mall, so you'll be able to see. Let's see what side she exited on. You'll be able to see her, pace around with the fragrance set, and then walk out, and be able to see like a corner of it, part of it. Actually, you will be able to see most of it.
How about you guys struggling?
Struggling, yes, you'll be able to see part of it.
How do we get that, or how do we do that?
Can we view that, or?
Real means, yeah. Real means.
If we do it here, do we have to be out here? Or can we pull her somewhere else?
Yeah.
We need to put her with a police officer somewhere else. Let's get a female officer here, come over here and search her before we do anything else.
First picked up it.
Can you stop her just for a minute? Can you see it?
Yeah.
If you need my new address, I'm moving right now. This is
We'll see. Oops.
Let me call Joe Diaz. We'll do the follow-up.
All right.
I'll just put him up. Can you stop her one more time?
Okay. There's.
Thank you, Raquel.
Thank you.
This is what she's doing right now. So come around this position and approach her.
Maybe on 21 we see it better. Once we get in the store. Double click. On everyone. And you'll see us coming back. And that's when it's really starting.
She leave the store completely. There goes the assistant. Let them approach her.
But you got her. But this is when you got her back in the store, right?
Yeah.
Because we'd already seen her walk out, Martin.
Okay, so she walked out.
Yeah.
Y'all escorted her back in, and now she's struggling.
Yeah, she don't want to put her hands behind her back. I'm like, ma'am, I gotta put your hands behind your back,
I wish we had audio. That would be sweet.
I wish we had body cams. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
We got all that.
Yeah, matter of time. I'm sure as the way the security industry goes, it won't be long before y'all major company like Macy's will start doing that stuff.
And I asked her to associate down 911 and let them know that she's saying she's a police
Did
officer.
she hear any of this conversation, and can we talk to her?
Yeah, you can talk to her.
Yeah, could you get her up here so
Yeah.
we can talk to her? Because we may need to list her as a witness.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Because she's listening, overhearing this,
Oh,
she
yeah.
can tell us what she heard.
Yeah.
It's important.
So how far out was where she was out down the
She
corner?
went over there, almost to where those chairs are. And then when you think,
So we're out. That's the main mall, right? That
Yeah,
line,
that's it, right
the little painted line there is the threshold,
Yeah.
or the tile line there, I guess.
Yep.
Gotcha. The fact that where'd the bag come from? You don't
Yeah.
pick up a bag for no reason.
yeah,
Yeah,
No.
I'll go back and research that and try to
You
get
know.
I mean, I'm paranoid when I go into the mall. I don't pick. When I go to buy my
It's
wife
one thing to
I-
have something in your hand and be on the phone. I've done that. Like, oh crap,
Yeah,
no,
no,
but not like that.
And 4 different items.
Yeah,
It's not
one item, four
Like
items.
you stick it under your arm while you're lifting something. And, oh shoot! I could see someone walking.
Yeah.
You say, "Oh, I'm sorry," or "Here's the
Yeah.
money." But
Yeah.
when you got 4 and they're in a bag,
Yeah, no,
I just don't want to go through. Even if I made him buy a perfume and
Yeah.
just put it. Oh shoot! I was talking. I don't want to go through the hassle.
Yeah.
Even if
2 Dallas County Sheriff's deputies were arrested in a looting investigation at the tornado-damaged Home Depot in North Dallas.
Deputies Joseph Bobadilla and Rebecca Evans are charged with felony theft of property. Bobadilla was supposed to be protecting the store, working off-duty security. Fox 4's Lynn Ann Wynn joining us now from the Home Depot on Forest Lane with more. Lynn Ann.
Steve, Heather, at this point it's unclear the extent of Evans' involvement in all this, but we are told that Bobadilla worked off-duty security guarding this location here. We're told he would take items during his shift, then return them at other locations for store credits and buy whatever he wanted.
It's just shocking. He's not like that.
One after another, Dallas County Sheriff's deputies hauled out boxes of large appliances from Deputy Joseph Bobadilla's home in Garland. All items investigators say Bobadilla bought by returning merchandise he stole while working off-duty guarding this Home Depot. The store suffered severe damage from the October 20th EF3 tornado and has been closed ever since.
I can't believe that he did that. I can't believe it. I mean, it's just still shocking that he was bringing out evidence, a lot of it.
Monique Scott lives nearby Bobadilla and his family. Speaking through a mask from recent dental work, she told us how surprised she was to see several sheriff's deputies on her street Thursday morning, carrying out boxes of items and large appliances while serving a search warrant.
When they pulled up, it was like 15, 16, maybe 17 Dallas Sheriff trucks. And then I saw unmarked cars. Then I saw a bunch of them just flooding into the yard over there. Just a whole, I thought it was a raid or something.
The sheriff's department later confirmed the arrest of a second deputy, Rebecca Evans, on the same felony theft charge. Bobadilla has been with the Dallas County Sheriff's Office since July 2014 as a detention officer, then was promoted and graduated the Deputy Academy in October 2016. No one came to the door at his home when we knocked. Both he and Evans, though, face stiffer penalties if convicted because of their jobs as public servants. The district attorney's office also warned last week it will aggressively enforce a new state law that increases the punishment for crimes in disaster areas, including theft.
It's surprising and it's kind of alarming, I guess, in a sense. They're supposed to be protecting us, but they're instead doing the opposite, stealing from things that just got destroyed.
Investigators say they were tipped off by Home Depot's corporate office, but haven't detailed how they were made aware of the alleged crimes. Home Depot, meanwhile, referred all questions to law enforcement. And at this time, Bobadilla has already bonded out of jail. Evans is in the process of doing the same. Authorities tell us that Internal Affairs will be investigating, and both deputies are subject to termination.
Right, so that was that one. So now this next one's going to be a cop just breaking into some elderly person's home while they're gone and stealing their prescription drugs and their money. You can see this scumbag opening up a pill bottle that he gets off the kitchen counter and dumping pills in his hand and stuffing them in his pockets. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. I've got tons of this shit. Here you go. Check it out.
All right, look, man. It did field test presumptive positive for methamphetamine. Okay? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If I read you your rights, will you talk to me?
I talked to you, man.
Okay.
Man, I'm just saying, man. I ain't just, dude. I'm fucking.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
I didn't know there was anything in there,
Right.
sir.
Right.
I'll put my son's life on it.
I got you, man.
The seriousness.
I got you. I got you. Got a little bit of meth on him. Paraphernalia, the felony DWLSR. He put a pipe in between the front driver's seat and center console. I tried to get it out. I broke it, but I still got it. It's on my body camera and stuff, man. I treat everybody with the same amount of respect they treat me. All right, you've been nothing but respectful. Okay, I couldn't ask you to be any more respectful, man. I'm just trying to figure out how that stuff got in your car. You're gonna go to jail today for possession of methamphetamine. Okay, it was in your vehicle right there at the center console. All right.
Come on, man. Please.
I don't have much discretion with a felony charge, buddy. I don't have much discretion with that, man.
Dude, man, my mom is going to work. Oh, man, dude, I'm serious, dude. Anything. What you want me to do, man?
God, I don't know about you guys, but that just fucking burns me up. The lives that this scumbag has fucking ruined. You know what I mean? A guy lost his daughter because of this piece of shit. I hope the fucking county got so many lawsuits that they had to go bankrupt. That is just fucking disgusting, dude. I hope he's up in jail with one of them motherfuckers he framed. I hope, because if it was me and he was in jail with me, I would beat his fucking ass every single day. Every day.